issue related to plastic waste has been a serious problem not just in our country but globally. Report shows that around 80% of plastic in our oceans originate from land entering the sea via rivers. Smaller size of plastic travels far by the ocean current. Water pollution reduces total water availability as the cost of treating polluted waters is too high. Hence, polluted waters are not treatable for consumption. The number of months per year in which severe pollution levels of fecal coliform bacteria occur in different river stretches over the period of 2 years. The fecal coliform bacteria indicate the presence of sewage contamination and associate with water pollution in the rivers. This database visualizes water quality parameters for major rivers around the world.
Medical waste that generated by the hospital has been dumped illegally on the landfills. Since we are still battling with COVID-19, high medical products used in the hospitals, surgical masks, PPE and syringe has been disposed together with other materials. Thus, the solid waste from the medicals that made up by the plastic keep increasing.
One of the current issues is Malaysia has discovered 110 containers of illegally dumped toxic waste at the port of Tanjung Pelepas in Johor State. They were brought into the country from Romania and falsely declared as concentrated zinc. Malaysia is sending the waste back to Romania and asking Interpol to investigate.
Clean water is mandatory for life. When water gets polluted, it becomes unhealthy for everyone. Water pollution has become an increasing problem on our earth, which affecting human and animal life. Recently, there's one issue about the factory which released contaminant into Sungai Go located at Petaling Jaya. It has caused a massive water cut in Klang Valley.
Next is Corfu Lagoon in Argentina, has turned bright pink, which polluted by a chemical used to preserve prawns for export. The color is caused by sodium sulfite, an antibacterial product used in fish factories, which by law should be treated before being dumped. The waste is blamed for contaminating the Chabot River that feeds the lagoon and other water resources in the region.
Kelantan government does not care about the contamination of water, although after more than 60 years of independence, there are Malaysians who still suffer from a lack of clean pipe water facilities in some rural areas, particularly Kampung Sungai Tias and Kampung Gertak Kangkong in Kelantan. The residents of Kampung Sungai Tias has been forced to water up the mineral water for drinking and cooking during the dry season as the well is dries up. Also, the villagers of Kampung Gertak Kangkong rightly complain that the Kelantan government has done little to address the decades-long problem. They are fortunate enough to get assistance from civil society group Mercy Malaysia to build out a gravity-fed water system in their area without any support from the state government.
Since we are in COVID-19 pandemic, many people start farming in their leisure time. Did you know that agriculture can also cause water pollution? It comes from the fertilizers and pesticides that they use. For example, the chemicals in pesticide and fertilizers are applied on land used to grow crops, which are then dumped by wind or rain into the bodies of water. As a result, the water becomes polluted, toxic, and unfit for use. So how can we solve this problem? We can invent an environmental-friendly fertilizers or pesticide which can release nutrients faster than one in the market today, and also the one that can stabilize both pH and temperature level for the aquatic organism survival in the ecosystem.
Next, COVID-19 self-test kit can cause water pollution. It is a biohazard waste and if we do not dispose it properly, it will cause bad effect. The plastic from the kit might end up in the water streams, which it will harm the marine life and reduce the availability of clean water to us. So, what can we do to minimize the impact? We can use ECW445 self-test kit. It comes with the test kit in the aluminium foil bag, which is 100% recyclable, and an instruction card. That's all. That is why this type of test kit is much more better and convenient than the ordinary one. And the plus point is it does not provide any plastic, which it can protect our environment from being polluted.
The American Petroleum Institute estimated in 1999 that the world's oil supply will be depleted in 2062. The runs out of oil will affect the usage of the automotive vehicles that consume oil. The vehicles will be left unused and the unused car will be abandoned as a solid waste. For solution, we can invent an engine that fully power on electric power and can replace every type of existing automotive engine, because not all of electric vehicle part in the market today can be used on existing automotive vehicles.
Nowadays, many people choose to buy food rather than cooking at home. Most of the food purchased from food store comes with the spoons. In future, the plastic spoon waste can be a serious issue to solid waste. The best mitigation to overcome the plastic spoon waste is making a spoon as edible cutlery. There is no coating on the spoon, and this spoon is made up of dough that blend with rice and wheat, so you can end up with the spoons. As the result, the usage of the plastic waste can be reduced, and at the same time, the solid waste produced will be decreases.
In conclusion, solid waste issue and water pollution have been the biggest concern in our country. The frequently encountered issues that have been discussed will give an impact to the society and environment. That is why everyone needs to play their own part to reduce this problem from becoming even more serious. We hope that this awareness video can enlighten all of you about how serious our environmental problem.